So I'm going to introduce Gerrit Botha. Gerrit's going to be our do our feature presentation today. Now, I met Gerrit a little while ago. I must say he's a phenomenal person. He's got so many ideas, and he's actually done something absolutely amazing. He's brought the CEO Business Club into South Africa, and he introduced a person by the name, you can see him in my background there, Dr. Wong. Now, Dr. Wong's got different philosophies. He's got unconventional wisdom in regarding to business. And now what Gerrit has done is he actually brought this to South Africa. And he's using Dr. Wong's philosophy to take the CEO Business Club and other businesses here in South Africa and in the world to another level and to take them to IPO. So I'm really looking forward to Gerrit's presentation this morning. And Gerrit, I'm going to ask you to share your screen, and then you can start when you're ready. Over to you, Gerrit.
Thanks, David. I'm actually not going to do a presentation. I'm just going to have a talk and share some of my experiences and what we've learned with Dr. Wong. So what I would like to do is to do a very interactive session and actually ask a few questions and have a discussion. But before I do that, let me share a few learning points from what we learned from Dr. Wong. And I think let's go to full screen for everybody, and then. Yeah, we must just keep muting. Then let me share a few ideas from what we've learned from Dr. Wong and his program, Miracles of Capital. So Dr. Wong, 15 years ago, he started this program, but he's a 30-year venture capitalist in Malaysia and especially Singapore. And he did a lot of work in China. Before China got to grow the way we know they grew the past few years. And what he told me, he see the same energy that he saw 30 years, 20 years ago in China. He see it in Africa. So he would like to share his knowledge and his practices that he's learned in the venture capital world with us. So I've been working with Dr. Wong now for about 8 years, the last 3 years since lockdown quite intensely. And the idea is to share a few things, what we've learned and what we actually practice, and like David said, what we bring to South Africa or to Africa for that matter. And the main thing that we've learned is that if you look at the entrepreneur, if you look at yourself, many entrepreneurs have a vision, but they don't really know how to implement that vision. And then you get entrepreneurs that are very practical. Their businesses are running, but they do have a vision for the business, but they can't actually execute that vision. They don't know how to document it and how to implement it. So Dr. Wong called this the market mechanism and the capital mechanism. Now the market mechanism is your business model. It's what we learn in business school. How do you serve your customer? How do you go about grow your business? How do you develop a strategy for your business? And that's all. That's very necessary. You can't actually grow your business without that. But there's actually 4 mechanisms that needs to work together to accomplish a high growth business. And let me call the 4, and then I'll quickly run through them. The market mechanism needs to be accommodated with a capital mechanism. And capital, when you bring capital, it's just a lever. But before you do that, you need 2 other mechanisms. You need the operational excellence, professionalism in your business, and you need governance. And you can explain it by thinking of an aeroplane. The capital mechanism and a market mechanism are two engines. The market mechanism actually gets the aeroplane going, but it's the capital mechanism that's the afterburner that actually accelerate the plane into the air. When you board the plane, there's people standing there, they welcome you, you sit down, the captain talk. That is all part of professionalism and business excellence. And then eventually the plane needs to go somewhere. And for that, it needs the flaps. And somebody needs to control those flaps. And that's the governance. That is the guys in the board that actually direct this company to go somewhere. So this is the essence, these four mechanisms. But the capital mechanism is actually the most interesting one. And that is the one that we miss. You go to business school and they teach you a lot of things, but they don't teach you what is actually possible using capital. And I would like to demonstrate that through this talk. But before I get there, what did we actually learn more than these four mechanisms? And the most profound thing that I've learned, because you go to business school, you do your MBA, but so what? Or you do a course or 2 or 3 or 5 in business. So you get equipped. But what you miss, what these guys don't teach you is a mindset. It is the fact that everything is created in the mind before it's created in reality. And you need to envisage the business that you want to build. So Stephen Covey said in the 90s, you start with the end in mind. What does that mean? Yeah, okay, you've got a vision. It's not good enough. You need to quantify that vision. You need to build a roadmap towards that vision. Now, if you think from your current situation towards your future, you have multiple pathways to follow. And that is mathematically proven. It is unlimited, infinite pathways that you can follow and maybe miss your target in any case. If you start with the end in mind and you work backward to your current reality, then they call in project management, there's a simple name for it. It is a critical path. So you develop a critical path. What we do, we develop a roadmap, a financial roadmap, and we know exactly when funds are needed in your business, how you're going to raise it, and what you're going to do with it to get your business to become more valuable. Now, why do you want your business to become more valuable? Very simple answer. If the more valuable your business, the better your exit is going to be. So why do you want to exit? We're not going to live forever in our business. So there's 3 ways of exiting your business. Either you sell it, or you inherit it, or you die in it. And the most, we would strongly recommend that you sell it and not die in it. So why do you want to sell your business? Because you gain a capital gain. And through selling your business, you actually create value and wealth for your family. Now, if you have a mindset of achieving your exit, achieving your winning aspiration and exit, not totally, you don't need to totally exit your business, but that creates the opportunity to move on and create either a new business or grow your business in new ways. And in that way, you actually become a serial entrepreneur. Now, anybody that has achieved a great wealth has used one mechanism, and that is the ability to print shares. I'm very conscious of the time because David is going to cut me. So the thing with small business, Vusi Tambabayo, a black guy from South Africa, venture capitalist, and he's built immense wealth just in 10 years. So he's saying the problem with small business is the fact that the small business person thinks small. We don't think big. We don't have that winning aspiration. And to be able to grow your business, you need to lay your hands on capital. And the worst thing that a small business can do is to go and lend money, borrow money. So what we teach is to say, sell a portion of your share of your company, but not your current company because you've worked for it. You sell a portion of your future company. Now, that is a miracle of capital, that you can sell something that you're going to create. So if you have a piece of land in Sandton, and you design a building, and you're going to go to a bank and or a financial institution, and they lend you the money. They don't lend you the money to the value of the land, because what you need is much more than the value of the land. So what you need, you lend money against your plan to build a building, and they're willing to do that. So we bring that same concept into small business and say, you've got a plan to grow your business, and you raise capital against your future plan. So you're selling a portion of a future plan. It's very simple. So let me quickly explain, and I want to be interactive on this. The miracles of capital, the actual mechanism of actually raising capital in abundance using a mechanism, and then exit and gain capital, gain a capital gain and create family wealth. Now, I want to buy a business. Who wants to sell their business to me? So let's say you make $1 million a year profit, net profit. Terence, you look like a great guy to buy your business. So you're making, you're doing $1 million a year. Net profit. So let's forget about tax for this because we don't have time. I offer you $1 million. When can I take possession of your business? Will you sell your business to me? You're muted.
Terence, you may unmute yourself.
Sorry about that. No, I said $1 million is not nearly enough.
Oh, okay. 2 million.
All right, let's say good.
Hey? No.
All right,
I'm for real. 2 million.
You know nothing about my business. You can't possibly offer me.
I can see. From what I heard, I think. Okay. Okay. Make it 3 million. What about 3 million?
No.
Hey? Oh, come on. Okay. Make it 4 million.
All right. Let's say we'll make a deal.
Okay. I've got your business. 4 million. Okay. Now, this is what, if you go to a business broker, this is what they call the multiple. So you take your net profit. Let's keep tax and assets on the business out of the argument, just to demonstrate this in a simple way. So I buy your business for a multiple of 5 or 4 million. Now you're located at a very nice spot in Sandown, and I'm now Kentucky, and I want to buy your business. And I'm going to put up at Kentucky, and I'm going to make profit for the next 30 years. So I'm going to make a huge profit from your business. So I offer you 5 million. Will you take it?
Sure.
No, remember, I have abundance. I have a pocket of money. So why would you take 5 million? What about 10 million? Normally,
well, as I say, the business is more than just me. There's a lot of things to consider. There's future income generation for the So yes, that it's not nearly enough. But for the sake of argument, let's just say.
So the context of a sale is very important. If I, as a small business, buy your business, you will accept a lower price. But if a corporate come and they want to buy the same business, then your price will go up. That's just how it is. It's the same with water. If I buy water in Checkers, or I buy the same bottle of water in a restaurant, or I buy the same bottle of water in the desert, the price is dependent on the context. So that's why, when corporates buy businesses, they buy a multiple of 7 or so, 10 or 6 at least, but at least double what the business would have sold if it was a private sale. So if we go to the stock exchange with that context, where there's abundance of investors and capital, well, not on the JSE anymore, but let's live in a perfect world. So if I sell that same business that you just sold to me for 4 million, and you sold to the friend of mine who is at Kentucky for 10 million, if we take that same business and we go and list it on the stock exchange, that same business can sell for 20 million. Now, how is that possible? Who would like to try and answer that? Okay, let me help you. On the stock exchange, in small business, we talk about multiple, but on the stock exchange, they use a ratio called the price earnings ratio. And normally that would be around 15, certainly more than 10, 15. And the question is, how did Elon Musk got so rich? I know I need to finish. How did Elon Musk got? Do you hear something?
Gerrit, yeah, no, we can hear you. Gerrit, go for it.
Okay. How did Elon Musk got so rich so quickly? Tesla is selling at a multiple of 200. 200. So for every rand Tesla makes a profit or a loss, it's selling at 200 rand. Simplistic. So that is how wealth is created, through the capital mechanism. And that is what we teach, to say, you know what, your business and your vision could be worth much more than what you envisage it currently. And so what we teach is to break this mindset of small business, and for small business to come big business. Thank you, David.
Thank you, Gerrit. Well, Terence, your business has just gone from 4 million to 80 million. Congratulations. Give him a hand. Fantastic. Thank you, Gerrit, for that very informative chat. And also, I mean, this is something that is actually totally a different mindset. So if you would like to learn more, please get hold of Gerrit and learn a little bit more about this. Gerrit's got a number of different things that he does. And one of the things is CXO plus Rapid CXO and MOC, amongst other things. So please get hold of Gerrit. His number is there, and go and visit CEO Business Club on all the social media platforms. Thank you very much, Gerrit, for that fantastic presentation.